Independent events are events in which one outcome does not affect the other. So if you notice down here in our example, we have a spinner and we have letter cubes. Spinning the spinner and picking a letter cube has no effect on each other. So if I spin a 1, that doesn't mean I'm going to get an A in the number cube. The next lesson is going to be on dependent events. Dependent event is like picking a marble out of a bag but not putting it back. The next time you pick another marble, there's less of that color and one less total. So that would be a dependent event because that first event affects the outcome of the other. There's 3 ways to write probability. As a fraction, 3/4. We can use the word 2, 3 to 4. And we can use a colon, 3:4. So we take a look at our examples. The probability of getting a 3 on the spinner is 1 out of 6. We multiply that by the probability of getting an E. There's 2 of them out of 7. So we multiply this, we get 2 over 42, which is going to reduce to 1 over 21. Number 2, an odd on the spinner, so 1, 3, and 5, that's a half. And if we reduce these fractions before we multiply, it'll be easier to multiply. W is 1/7, so a half times a 7th is 1/14. Less than a 4. There's 4 of them out of 6, that's 2/3, times the letter M, which is 1/7, so we get 2 out of 21. Number 4, the number 2, there's 2 of them out of 6, so that's 1/3. A vowel, we have an A, an E, an O, and another E. That's 4 out of 7, which is 4 out of 21 total. An even number, we have a 2, a 4, and a 2. That's a half. And I apologize, this should say consonant, not constant. So W, S, and M are consonants. That's 3 out of 7. We multiply that, we get 3/14. A 3 or a 5, that's 2 out of 6, which is a third, times the letter E, which is 2/7, which is 2 out of 21. So the top 2 here, top group, I should say, we have a spinner and a card. Now the next group of questions deals with a bag of jelly beans, and there's 6 green, 4 blue, 5 red, 1 yellow. We're going to pick 2 and replace the first. This is the key. We're replacing that first one. So the next time we pick, it's not going to be affecting the outcome. So a blue one first is 4/16, or 1/4, times the red next, which is 5/16. And when we multiply this, we're going to get 20 over 256, which is going to reduce to 5 out of 64. And if you do this in your calculator will reduce this for you when you multiply it. A yellow first, that's 1/16, times a green, which is 6/16, or we could use 3/8 there. And we're going to get 6 over 256, which is again is going to reduce to 3 over 128. A red, then a red. So we have 5/16 times another red, which is 5/16, which gives us 25 over 256. Number 10, 2 yellows. So the first time a yellow is 1/16. Probability again of getting that yellow is 1/16, which is 1 over 256. Blue or yellow, so there's 4 blue, and we have 1 yellow, so that's 5/16. Green next is 6/16. So we multiply that, we're going to get 30 over 256, which reduces to 15 over 128. Green first, 6/16. Blue is 4/16. And then a red again is 5/16. And we multiply that, we're going to get 120 over 4,096, which is going to reduce to 15 over 512.